that we're looking at. You had Demola speak. You also had Austin speak. Let us start from, you talked about politics going in there. Some people were cleared from the issue. This whole mess, I'm sorry to use the word, this whole crisis started when certain persons said that they were denied the forms under Megiri. Mrs. Barry reported that she wanted to buy a form, and then they said there was no form, and then she now went to court. And look at how it has snowballed. How do you think these things can be rectified, that we can move away and chart, the normal course that is the norm in football world?
Well, let me first of all acknowledge that Austin Bolu has spoken very eloquently about our football and the situation. The only area that I feel he ought to have assisted the whole country is on the way forward as to the logjam we have for Tuesday. He should have advised, knowing his capacity, on whether the Congress in Warri or the one in Abuja, or maybe we should wait for that meeting. Because I think that's where his argument is swaying towards that.
They should meet.
That there should be a meeting. We don't know the people that are meeting. Demola did not tell us that. However, we have two situations now. If the elections, because I agree with Austin Bolu too, that the federal government spends too much on football for anybody to say the federal government cannot have a say. I'm not a party to that. The people must give honor to whom honor is due, and the federal government must play a role. Now, if the directive is from the minister or the NSC or some other power saying that the elections must happen on Tuesday, then equity must prevail. And that is where,
level playing field.
It has to be a level playing field. You must organize a situation where, my friend Shehu Diko says he's been deprived of having the form to contest. You should allow him to get the form to contest. Chief Ogunjobi, and I feel very strong about this one. Because two big guns from my zone, from the Southwest, laugh at me that I'm being primordial in my sentimental approach. That's your problem. But I'm a Yoruba man first. If Chief Ogunjobi and Chief Segun Odegbami...
Odegbami has been cleared.
You just told me that when I got here. But you remember the two of them were actually disqualified initially. Now, if Chief Odegbami and Chief Ogunjobi were both disqualified, and Chief Odegbami has now been cleared, I know authoritatively that his form was not signed by Maje Kodumi, the state FA chairman. Because I spoke with Maje Kodumi, and I said to him, why did you not sign Chief Odegbami's form? You should sign the form and create a level playing field. And he said Chief Odegbami never approached him and never told him he was going to contest. Chief Odegbami also told me in Brazil that he wasn't going to contest. But that is none of my business. He wants to contest now. The man should be given the opportunity to contest.
I don't Chief feel last we had is that
if he has been cleared, great. But Chief Ogunjobi's own is very, very peculiar. He has withdrawn his case from CAS. He's been cleared by the authority, which we all recognize as the authority in the FA, which is the Alhaji Megari-led board.
But have you forgotten that Megari wasn't pitched?
Exactly.
No. Who is the present FA president?
According to FIFA, Megari is still.
No, even according to the minister. We should not be.
He said he should return back to the office.
Exactly. Same minister that we are claiming directed that elections should happen. Also directed, look,
that Megari should go back to the office.
You cannot build something on nothing. If the minister directed Alhaji Megari should go back to the office, and he clearly resumed office, where other stakeholders, other members were present, why are we now trying to reduce his power as in lifting the suspension?
But even then, you used the word primordial before in trying to talk about this. But if
I'm concerned about the Southwest.
If the people, if you look at it this way, let me ask it. Hello,
what are you talking about?
Gentlemen, I want to ask him a question here. Go back to the Lulu board. It was like a troika. I mean, the perception was that it was Lulu, Amazo Chegbulam, and Chief Taiwo Ogunjobi.
Wazobia.
Good.
Wazobia.
And then
that is Wazobia.
Okay. And then you came out to the Megari board, and then also we are saying that it is, Megari, Barrister Green, and probably Chief Eyama also.
Barrister Chris Green and Eyama.
Can I ask you one quick question? The former permanent secretary in Bayelsa State, Singapele, asked a very pertinent question when he was on channels. And were you on with him also?
No.
He said, why is it that for the 4 years of Megari's running, not one allegation from Ume, Deji Tinubu, or any other person? Yes, people like Barry Bote and I agree, Baribote's fight is equitable.
Yep.
But not one member of the board, not one, in the 4 years, accused Alhaji Megari of financial misappropriation.
Not one.
The difference, Ken, was that under Lulu, Singapele fought the board from start to finish, insisting on that trio running a very draconian dictatorial system.
There has always been a troika. So there's always been a troika.
But he spoke out. My problem with the present situation is that I'm sorry. I was in Brazil with them. They all stayed in the same hotel. Everything was hunky.
The way forward is
what Austin has suggested.
Yeah.
Let everybody bury their own selfish interests. Let there be a level playing field. Let Chief Ogunjobi allow Shehu Diko to get his form. If you want to do your elections on Tuesday, go ahead and do your Tuesday, and may the best man win. Let me tell you what gladdens my heart.
Yes.
Everybody fighting want to be on the board of the FA has the love and interest of
football in Nigeria.
Okay.
I know we might take one or two calls if possible, but if not, because we are approaching during I think it was yesterday. The news did break that Libya will no longer host, according to CAF, the Confederation of Football. They won't host the 2017 Nations Cup. So they've thrown the bid open between now and the 30th of September. Buki is here. He wants to kill me. Buki has hosted. Buki was the commissioner for sport in Ogun State when they hosted the National Sport Festival, and also when Nigeria under 17. Should we host? Should we bid? Should we bid?
I think any international hosting of any international event that is properly organized and managed is always an asset to the local economy.
So we should bid.
We should bid. I mean, it's high time. We've not hosted the Nations Cup in a long time. And we have the best facilities. You remember what Kaf said this morning?
Yeah.
We will only go to a country that is prepared with the facilities, training, hotel, and big bowl. And the only country that I see aside from South Africa that is more than ready for all of this is Nigeria.
Do we have the facilities in Ogun State? To do, I mean,
even Ogun State, with what we left in Ogun State, Ogun State alone can host the whole of the Nations Cup.
I wish we can take one call. I mean, just so that please, if it is possible,
talk
can
now.
take one call.
I remember the National Sports Festival Ken mentioned. Ken was housed in a media village. And up till now, I hope Calabar will house.
Somebody's taking this thing personal. Somebody's taking that. All right, yes. These are great Nigerians. You see them. Look at them very well. Jeremiah Korodudu, Desmond Ekweme, Peter Rufai, Dodo Mayana. Gentlemen, can we wish them happy birthday?
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday,
this joker.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to you. Great men are great Nigerians. Jero Korodudu for everywhere. You can take that from him. Commonwealth, Africa, Olympics, everywhere winning laurels. Very passionate. He's coaching now. He's back in the system. Trying to bring them up. Desmond Ekweme, the fearless man with the pen. He writes National Weekend. Now you see him there always, and it's always part of our people here. And what do you talk about Dodo Mayana? What do you talk about Dodo Mayana? Please, a hand of applause for these great Nigerians. Happy birthday, gentlemen. We celebrate you. Nigeria celebrates you. And 12 midnight today, Buki.
The World Cup is coming to Nigeria. I was at the final between Germany and Nigeria in Germany.
Yeah.
The only one because of primordial sentiments.
Okay. He's back with this is primordial.
That is the buzzword. No, he's talked about troika. He's talked about
primordial.
Talk about
equity.
It's okay. It's all right.
So today we're rounding up 12 midnight, like Buki says, the journey to being the first black nation to win the World Cup at that level.
Sorry to stop you. And a few of our girls from Ogun State are there.
Okay, stop rubbing it in. Okay, your last word. Your last word.
Like Austin Umbolu said, everybody should come together, all the combatants, because the leadership of Nigerian football is not that we are lacking depth. Somebody like Bukola with a master's degree in sport management, we have all of them like Barrister Chris Green, they all know the law. let them for the interest of.
We'll talk about Barrister Chris Green later. But not Barrister Chris Green, but how powerful has been that office of the technical.
Exactly. Let them
Your last words.
For the interest of Nigerian football.
Call goes to FIFA. Let FIFA give us that special status. Simple.
Okay.
Fantastic program. I'm happy that you invited me for the first time. And hopefully...
We'll be bringing you in.
Thank you. I love this program. And hopefully everybody should put on their thinking cap and be reasonable and allow your personal interest to be secondary and allow the progress of Nigerian football to be your primary intention.
Well said.
Yeah. They've all said it. What we can say. Have a blessed Sunday, Jerry.